Monday, May 13th, 2019. Trump wants a trade deal now or it'll be far worse after 2020. President Donald Trump warned China on Saturday that it should strike a trade deal with the United States now, otherwise an agreement would be, quote, far worse for them if it has to be negotiated in a second term. Washington and Beijing are locked in a trade battle that has seen mounting tariffs, sparking fears the dispute will damage the global economy. China's top negotiator said the two sides would meet again in Beijing at an unspecified date. A senior Iranian Revolutionary Guards commander said on Sunday the U.S. military presence in the Gulf used to be a serious threat, but now represented a target. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said a location has been identified for the new Golan Heights community to be named after U.S. President Donald Trump. Polish nationalists protest U.S. over Holocaust claims. Thousands of Polish nationalists marched to the U.S. Embassy in Warsaw Saturday, protesting that the U.S. is putting pressure on Poland to compensate Jews whose families lost property during the Holocaust. Protesters say the United States has no right to interfere in Polish affairs, and that the U.S. government is putting Jewish interests over the interests of Poland. Those protesting say it is not fair to ask Poland to compensate Jewish victims when Poland has never received adequate compensation from Germany. A private group dedicated to building a wall along the southwestern border has raised more than $20 million since the start of the year, but it's yet to put a shovel in the ground. The House passed a multi-billion-dollar aid package to fund recovery efforts in areas hit by natural disasters. A man was killed and at least 2 other people were injured Sunday in a pair of shootings near a South Florida resort bearing President Trump's name. Pentagon eyes longer-term support on U.S.-Mexico border. Acting U.S. Defense Secretary Patrick Shanahan made his second trip to the U.S.-Mexico border on Saturday, as the Pentagon looks to develop a longer-term plan to support President Donald Trump's immigration policies. On Friday, the Pentagon said Shanahan approved the transfer of $1.5 billion to build more than 80 miles of barriers on the border, part of a patchwork project after Trump failed to secure funding from Congress for a complete border wall. Phone scammers badgered New Yorkers with an eye-popping 293 million robocalls in April alone. Governor Cuomo signed legislation Sunday allowing New York City to rapidly expand the number of speed-limiting enforcement cameras in school zones. A Hasidic man walking with his 4 sons was harassed by a couple of high school students who yelled, quote, "I love Hitler" at them twice.